So basically, I've got 25 questions about battle rap. No, I'm joking. If you weren't called Andy C, did you have any other names you may have gone with?
I had some
I was hoping this was the answer.
terrible names. I've got to be honest with you. They was all written in the back of my exercise book at school.
Yeah.
And they was like, awful stuff. DJ Mono, DJ like Soundwave.
I feel like DJ Mono is just asking for trouble.
I know. There's all sort of, you're trying to think of random names, and it was Scotty was putting on a gig, and he said, right, I'm doing the lineup. What's your DJ name? Come on, I need it now. And what's your DJ name? I was like, I don't know, man. He's like, Andy C.
Oh, so someone picked it for you?
Yeah.
Were you okay when he picked it?
I'd written it down, but it was never that kind of like, I don't know. But yeah, that's how it come about. I mean, I was 15.
And you kept it all this time?
Yeah, bruv, it's my name.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that would be a big article on like Resident Advisor, like Andy C changed his name to Mono.
What?
Are you still at that level where even though you've been DJing so long, do you still need to practice? Like during lockdown, are you like on a Tuesday morning, is Andy C waking up like, I better have a mix, or are those days over?
So here's the thing, because it was like, it was really emotional. To be honest with you, I found it very, very tough to like, on a serious level, to like mix tunes and play tunes, because it was like, it just felt so empty because you couldn't go out and express it. And it was like, I kept on playing these tunes and getting memories of what we'd used, because there was a point. I mean, now we're back doing it, right? It's always like, oh yeah, the pandemic's over, we're back. But there was a serious point where it was like, this is going to change shit forever. And we might never come. Well, no, but we might never come. You know what I mean? And it was like, I just remember having. I did try to have a mix, and I was like, my God, man, these tunes, and I was getting all emotional thinking of times and beautiful moments where you've played a tune and you see the crowd, or it reminds you of friends, or it reminds you of a night out. And so I found it difficult. But then I did the live stream, and so that was a focal point to, to get me back into the groove of doing. And I did practice for that.
You did?
Hell of a lot. Well, you go, man. You know what I mean? It's like the bloody live stream. It's like, right, an hour and a half, not only with audio but with video as well.
What was your first setback, and were you nervous for your first setback of like no restrictions, just bang, big crowd like it was 2019 in previous?
The first setback actually was Fabric, a secret set, and that was like, because Fabric is such such a big part of my life. That just to walk in that room and be like, I'm in room 1 at Fabric, and I'm in that booth, and it's like, and it was beautiful. Yeah, it was proper. It was Fabric. It was an underground club. I mean, and the next day we was at a festival, and it was like, what?
So what was it like when you were backstage, when you took those first steps out on stage, and everyone goes crazy? Were you just like, finally, my life is back to where it was before?
Yeah, it did feel like. Well, I don't know really. It was odd. I'm not going to lie, it was odd because you still had to wear masks and you still had to show the tests and all that. I don't really feel. I think we felt that towards the end of the summer, to be honest with you.
From all the years you've been performing, what clubs do you miss that have closed down?
The End, unquestionably. Yeah, that was really emotional when that was shutting down. Actually, I mean, clubs have come. So many clubs have come and gone, haven't they? You know, obviously Wax Club was my first ever residency. That's now where West Ham's football stadium is, or over there. You got Turnmill. But for me, it was The End. Yeah. I remember getting the phone call. Scott was like, "You sitting down?" He's like, "Right, we've got that party coming up at the end." He's like, "That's the last one." And I was like, and I remember doing it. And the next day, I was flying to Switzerland or somewhere like that to do a gig, and it was like one of them, in the movie where you're like just staring out the window of the plane, and it was like, it's over, man. It was such an emotional, like that club. Any of us guys in drum and bass we have made lifelong friends in that club. Tunes have become classics. The classics that you hear in festivals around the world were born in that club. Yeah.
We could talk to Andy C all day. I'd absolutely love to. Maybe another time, but this is Don't Flop It Made. Andy C, let's do it.
Thanks for having us, guys.